Okay, everybody, I'm over at my grandmother's house. You can tell, different scenery. Sorry that I haven't been making any videos lately, but it's been quite a busy week, actually, for the past 3 weeks. Every single year, when school's out for the summer, me and my co-workers in the IT department, which is computer tech and stuff, we have to scramble to get everything done, like from setting up computers for next year or making sure all the files are cleared off the servers and all that crap. So the netbooks, on the other hand, that my school got, were supposed to be set up during the semester, but they never were, so it's just basically catching up on things that should have been done during the semester, and so forth. But now I'm done for the summer. I get to do whatever the hell I want, basically. So it is about 1:35, almost 1:36. I decided to do a computer review for my grandmother. Well, not really for my grandmother, but for you guys. Now, my grandmother is pretty good at using the computer. She knows how to use the mouse and where to go, as long as she has instructions. These are basically Microsoft Office documents, and I used the Windows snipping tool and copied everything here. So it's the basic instructions that you would see, but that's only when she wants to post ads on Kijiji and stuff. So she knows how to navigate YouTube and all that. It's a no-brainer. All you have to do is type in your video, find it, and then play it. That's it. This is actually an early Christmas present, because before she had this laptop, which is an Acer, she used to have a mini Asus EPC. It was a tiny little netbook. I should show you a picture of it. I really wish I did a review on it, but I never got a chance to, so, you know, easy come, easy go. I decided to buy this one for her because it has a webcam, and it actually rotates around. I decided to buy this one for $150, and after buying this, she decided to sell her netbook for $150. She insisted that I should keep the money, but I refused it, and I said, no, I don't want the money. I don't need it, and this was a Christmas present. I said, it's kind of you to offer money, but I can't take it. So, that being said, she got a nice laptop for $150 and sold her netbook and made herself $150. That's how it works. The only thing that she did was she gave me $20 just as a thank you, and I thought, okay, well, it beats taking the whole $150 away from you. And my Dell Latitude XT tablet will be getting a SSD ZIF drive, so I'm just waiting for it to be shipped here so I can make a video, which is why I also brought the camera. So yeah, hopefully soon I can make a video on the XT tablet running, and I'll do an unboxing video of the SSD. Now anyway, enough about that. Let's get cracking at this. So, what we have here is an Acer. What the hell is it called? It is a Acer Spire 9410. It is newer than the 5050 and the 5570Z, but to be real honest, it doesn't look all that new, and I'll explain. The 5050 and the 5570Z are both identical to each other. The only difference is the 5570Z never came with a webcam. It was an option, but you would have to buy the 5050 for that option, or custom it and get a screen that actually had a webcam. The reason why I say this doesn't look too new is because look how thick it is. Like, I gotta pull this out. That is pretty thick, and the weight is unbelievable. That's why I think it doesn't look too new, but it is. It's actually a Windows Vista laptop. And I don't care if it's old. Well, it's not my computer anyway, but the thing is, I like this computer because of the screen, or the screen bezel. Look how thick that is. That is really, really thick. What actually happened was, when I was done using this computer, since my tablet isn't working at the moment, I had put this on the floor, and I didn't realize I put it right underneath my feet. And what I ended up doing was, I put my whole weight right on the top here. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid, powered it on, and the screen was fine. So, if I were to do that with the 5050 or the 5570Z, the screen probably wouldn't have survived. Not in a million years. The only thing I don't like about Acer of this generation of the Aspire is the double latch. Like, why would they put two on there when only one moves both latches? It's ridiculous on how they did that. I would have just put one latch on here. But then again, it would probably look stupid because since there's one latch there, it kind of makes it look kind of crappy. The 5570Z had a latch right where the webcam is located, and you would just slide it and then open it. But I decided to put the 5050's screen on it, and I didn't get that option anymore. I had to use a stupid double latch. Anyway, enough about that. Let's take a look here. It is an Intel Centrino Duo. It's not Core 2 Duo or anything like that. My grandmother's netbook was actually older than this computer. It had 1 gig of RAM. The hard drive was bigger, actually. But on top of that, it was slow, and of course, it was small. So she couldn't really use it because the screen was too small, and she needs glasses in order to use that computer. With this one, she doesn't need glasses. Look at the size of the screen. You can see my entire self in there. This laptop came all the way from, I think, was it Hamilton, Ontario? That's where it came from. And when I got it, to my surprise, you see how it's all glossy here? All along there? It still had the original clear plastic tape that they would put over top to prevent scratching or scuffing. And I was really surprised by that. It was a shock. Even the Acer logo looks brand new because it had that plastic tape covering it. And it still does. So, this laptop was used heavily, but it was never unplugged to my knowledge. And it still had the tape on it. Damn clock. Anyway, so for what it is, it's pretty good. The only downside I can say is it's starting to show some wear marks. I hate silver laptops, but it's what it is. Even the button has that little wear mark. The touchpad, obviously worn out a little bit. The keyboard, oh my god. The spacebar is shiny. But anyway, she doesn't care. She likes it. Either way, it's a full-size keyboard with a number pad. How many laptops still have that? And for the price, you couldn't beat that. So let's power it on. Or power it on, sorry. I don't know if this thing is compatible with Core 2 Duo or just dual core. Well, it has a Centrino, but I wonder what I could stuff in there to kind of bump it up a bit. Now, it is designed for Windows Vista, and it still has the original sticker. Acer Crystal Light Brilliant LCD Performance, Acer Arcade Deluxe. I actually like that program. I don't like the Acer Empowering Technology. Acer Video Conference, Acer Grid Vista, Multi-Screen Solution, and Acer Signal Up, High Efficiency Antenna Technology. It was designed to have Bluetooth, but you would have to pay extra to put that in. And she wouldn't use Bluetooth anyway. So here we are. Let's take a look at the hard drive specs. It has a 111 gigabyte hard drive. Now, her netbook had a 140 gigabyte drive, but it was an old IDE based drive. This is a SATA drive in here. So still, SATA is faster, which is a good thing. I would rather put an SSD in here if I had the money. Now, it has an Intel R Core Duo CPU running at 2 gigahertz, and it says 2 gigahertz again, so I guess if it's Duo. I'm half awake here, guys. I can't even think of what I'm saying right now. The memory installed is 1 gigabyte. I might have to put 2 gigs in there. I bought my mom an Acer TravelMate laptop that had a fingerprint scanner, a webcam, and a working battery for $15 at a yard sale. All it needed was to be formatted and have Windows 7 put on. I should make a video on that too. Now, I got a deal there rather than paying $150, but it's all worth it. There is a 1.1 or 3.1 Windows Experience Index. Calculations per second, 4.5. Memory operations per second, 4.5. Desktop performance for Windows Aero, 3.4. 3D business and gaming graphics performance is a 3.1. And disk data transfer rate is a 4.4. And determined by the lowest subscore is a 3.1. That was a mouthful. Now, I don't know what the hell's wrong with this program. I decided to put my free weather on here because it'd be nice to know the whole weather, but for some reason it's not registering any temperatures or forecasts, which is kind of bizarre. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know why. I don't know if I can close this program. Let's see if I can. End the task. I don't know if it's closed or not, but... Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So end the process. End process, okay. I'm gonna try this shit again. Bah. Bitch. Never mind then. You know, piss on ya. I'm gonna have to tinker with that later. I put this little dock down here so she can easily see the icons. I can make the size of them even bigger and change the font. But other than that, it's fine. It's a pretty quick laptop, but when it comes out of sleep mode, it takes a while to load, which, in my opinion, kind of sucks. She does have the traditional Apple volume control. I think I can also make it click and stuff. Let's see. Play sounds. Okay. Now, that's pretty cool. Now, the thing I hate about Acer is when you first install the operating system. The sound driver does install and all the other drivers, but I don't like the first driver revision of the sound driver. Jesus. Only because it's not loud enough. But thankfully, Acer has released another update, and that is the Realtek HD Audio Manager. I like this program because you can play different sound effects. So, auditorium. So it kind of echoes there for a bit. I gotta turn off that click because it's pissing me off now. I'm trying to be a PC user, not an Apple user. Don't get me started with my last experience with an Apple computer. Oh, hated it so much. Let's see if I can play an audio track here. I think I can. Music. So now it's back to normal. I can turn it on to Arena. Anyway, that's pretty cool. My HP computer at home can do that, the Media Center, but it doesn't have this user-friendly layout. I prefer this layout a lot more because I know what I'm clicking on at times when I don't have my glasses. Yes, my vision is a lot worse than my grandmother's. She doesn't really need her glasses when she's using this. Oh shit, what did I do that for? Oh, I even installed Windows Dream Scene on here. Here's my fireworks video. I'm going to set it as a desktop background. And watch this. Boom. Look at that. Now, some people don't recommend using Dream Scene on their computer, but for me and my grandmother doesn't play heavy games and stuff like that, and I don't play games on the computer either. So either way, it doesn't matter if you have this playing. And the cool part is, if you maximize a window, you notice that it has stopped playing in the background. It actually pauses when you run a full screen window. Now when I minimize, it plays back again. So anyway, yep, it's pretty cool. It still pauses in the background, and when you minimize it, it keeps going again. Now, if you want to pause it just the way it is, just simply right click and click Pause Dream Scene. I still think this is really cool, you know? Like, pretty good laptop for what I paid for. And I'm glad that stupid little netbook is gone, because it was a pain in the ass and it was always slow. But anyway. So I'm going to open up Internet Explorer. And gotta wait. I should really consider bumping up the RAM in this computer, because, you know, like, 1 gig isn't gonna do it. I don't think so. My Dell Latitude XT tablet has a 2 gig of RAM inside it, but I don't know if there's a second DIMM slot in there. When I take the 2 gig stick out, it says DIMM B. Well, where's DIMM A? I don't think that tablet has a second DIMM slot in it. I highly doubt it. I could just go on YouTube using Safari. Very convenient. I had to find all of these little icons online and copy the links and all that. Also, you notice that the text is a little bit bulkier than usual. It also helps my grandmother to see. Now, oh shit. Now I'm going to type in 1080p nature video. I think they're awesome on here, the nature ones. Now, beautiful nature scenery. How about that? I'm going to skip forward a bit because I don't... Look at that, 1080p right there on a laptop this old. I don't know how old this computer is, but I know it's older than my mother's laptop, because hers has a fingerprint scanner. It does have a webcam, and the screen is a little bit brighter. And what else? I think hers has a 200 gigabyte hard drive, but it's still in the Windows Vista era. Now that is cool. Yep, still playing. Anyway. I don't think there's anything else. Anyway. Oh, and when I close the window, this is still playing. Okay. I gotta stop this because it's making me really sick. Just watching all those bright lights pop in my eyes. Oh, my grandma likes this purple background. So I'm gonna put that on for her. There we go. I like this background because it just looks something like the Apple backgrounds that they have. Now she has Skype on here, my free weather calculator, and you get the point. So I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I forgot. What are the specifications of the ports and all that? Sorry about that. So I'm gonna close it. We have the headphone port, microphone, and audio in. And you have your indicator lights, power, battery, Bluetooth, and wireless. I better unplug this before I bend it right up. That's how things get broken. You have a PC MICA card slot with a super disk slot. 3 USB ports conveniently located on the same side with media slots. Power adapter port and... what the hell is that? Oh, it's a vent fan. Jeez. I must be really stupid today. USB on the back. S-video, VGA, modem, and Ethernet. And of course you have your battery. Oh, that's not good. And you have your standard DVD rewritable drive, which has that cool design built onto it. Imagine finding a DVD drive to fit this computer. You would have to find one that would allow you to put this faceplate on. But either way, the drive still works. Now underneath, we still have... I should have really put a cloth under there. I don't know why I didn't. It says manufacturing date 07/05/11. I think it was probably made in 2007. I can't be sure though. Definitely not 2005 because I don't think Windows Vista was even released at that point. So this is probably 2008 to 2000, or 2007 to 2008, at least. Now this is where the RAM is located. I guarantee you that there's 2 512 sticks in here, or I could be wrong. This is where the Bluetooth is located, and that's where the wireless is located, and conveniently the hard drive. It's a no-brainer. So anyway, I'm going to show you the cool webcam feature on here. I'm going to sign into my Skype, and I'm going to show you the awesome webcam. Still waiting for the bitch to load it. Oh, I have a new contact request. Okay. Now, there's me in my bedhead hairstyle, because I just got up almost an hour ago, actually. Now we're going to flip this around. Look at that. How cool. What the hell is that? You done? Thank you. Oh, son of a bitch. That's it. Shut up your mouth. There you go. So, anyway, whatever the hell that was, it's still going on. Jesus. So, you can rotate this camera 225 degrees, which is pretty good. Like, it's actually pointing up to the ceiling, right where I'm looking. Now, this is a major improvement over the Acer Aspire 5050, because every time when I were to flip that damn webcam around, it would automatically disconnect itself, and it wouldn't reconnect again. Well, it would, and it would say unknown device. This one, on the other hand, they've improved it over the years, because when I rotate it back, it works fine. It doesn't disconnect on you. I can do this as many times as I want. So, pretty cool. Does the microphone work? Yep, it does. Continue, add later. I don't feel like adding my photo right now. Holy shit, I got 4 contact requests. Requests, sorry. Learn how to speak English, damn it. Oh, okay, so I have IBM ThinkPad R51, add to contacts. Got Cheroots for, I'm sorry I can't, aka the Canadian Toast, I'm sorry, man, I just lost my mind. There's Casey, PC Geek 23, and Dell 0304, jeez. 3 recent, what is that? Okay, I'm not gonna deal with that. I kind of don't like being added to conversations because I prefer to, I really do prefer to talk with only one person, because if I'm sitting here talking with over 20 people, I would like to shoot myself for that, because I can't sit here and talk with 2 people. It's impossible. Only a couple more. Sorry to do this while I'm filming, but I might as well, because I'll forget. I just don't like having to talk to so many people, because it's kind of hard to know when someone's going to talk, Like, you never know who's going to start talking first. I just sit in the background and listen, so. Anyway. Well, I might as well sign out. What the hell's wrong with me? Let's check video settings one more time. You know that old saying called, objects in the mirror are closer than they appear? Well, that appears to be close. But it's actually all the way over there. I just noticed that. The camera makes it appear like it's actually close by, but it's not. Like, it's actually way out of reach. Bet you I can light this candle while filming. Ouch! Damn it. Okay, that was a fail. I can't light the damn candle. Ouch. Ouch. One sec. Go ahead and laugh as if I don't know how to light a freaking candle. Jesus Christ, this lighter's crazy. Damn lighter. Cool. Anyway, so cancel that. Now my thumb, because I just burned it. Oh, there you go. So anyway, that has been the Acer Aspire 9410 review, and I hope you've enjoyed. And yeah, and if any of you are wondering, this webcam is a 1.3 megapixel camera. The netbook that I had, well, that my grandmother had, was a 1.10 megapixel, so it was really crummy. This one, you can do so much with it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, believe it or not, I still have an hour and 26 minutes on this laptop battery. Awesome. Well, here's one of many of my biggest screw-ups. In the previous clip, I said that the netbook had a 1.10 megapixel camera. Well, I kind of screwed up. I meant to say 1.0 megapixels. And this one has a 1.3 megapixel camera. So, sorry for the confusion. Again, the netbook had a 1.0 megapixel camera, and this one has a 1.3. So, there, solves itself. I really got screwed up there. Jeez.